Welcome to today's St. Anthony's classes. Today we are going to solve an isometric problem. The isometric problem is given here in this screen. The isometric problem is saying a square pyramid of size 40 millimeter base and height 70 millimeter. This pyramid is mounted on a cube of 50 millimeter size, and the cube is mounted on a cylinder of base diameter 80 millimeter and thickness 30 millimeter. See, sometimes this way of descriptive questions may be there for isometric problems. Otherwise, sometimes what will be given? Sometimes it may be given the top view and the front view, and some other time it may be the top view and the side view. Okay.
All this drawing we are going to make very light, and afterwards when we will complete, then we can dark whichever the object lens is coming. Okay, otherwise make it dark. See, somewhere we can take a point, and it is desirably well if you can take somewhere of the middle point, then it will be better. Then take your protractor for angle measurement. I told you that we are going for 30 degree on both the side, and the measurement will come as 80 is the measurement of that given cylinder. So the side of that this one also isometric square also will be 80. So here I am marking 80. Okay, sorry, here I am marking 30 degree, and here also I am marking 30 degree. Okay, now take your scale, and when you will be drawing in your engineering classrooms, in drawing hall and all, then you are having your mini draft and mini drafter and all that you can take. Okay, measuring 8 centimeter, otherwise 80 millimeter in this scale. Okay, you can measure 8 millimeter, otherwise 8 centimeter in this scale. Okay, so we are measuring. I have taken the 8 centimeter here. From here we need to take 8 centimeter here and there. That's why I have selected it. Okay, then we have cut 2 points in both the lines. It means that that much is the 80 millimeter. From there you take that as the center, and then draw a very thin arc from here. Okay, and from here also. Then we will be getting that fourth point. This is the fourth point. Then you can join this fourth point to here. Okay, and join to here also. So this is the base of this circle. For drawing the circle, this is the first thing that we have to prepare. After that, then you have to draw the diagonal. The diagonal in the sense that of big diagonal you have to draw. Here, just for understanding, I am giving the name as A, B, C, D. When you will go for the drawing and all, you are supposed to be not to give these names and all, but just for your understanding, I am giving the names. Now we have to go for 4 center method. Okay, for 4 center method, the bigger diagonal we are joining first. So bigger diagonal I am going to draw now. Joining the bigger diagonal, and 2 corner, otherwise vertexes are there, A and C. Okay, opposite to A, the side is CB. So the size is, total size of this side is 8 centimeter. Mark the middle point of this 8 centimeter. Mark the middle point of this 8 centimeter, that is at 4. Okay, then we are giving a name A, and then joining this A and E. Joining this A to E, and wherever the bigger diagonal will be cut by this median, that you are giving the name as C1. Okay, now another corner, free corner is that is C. From C also to the middle of AD, opposite side is AD. So take the middle point of AD, that is at 4 centimeter from either side, then joining this also. Okay, then here also the bigger diagonal will be having an intersection, that you give the name of C2. Now what to do? Take the measurement of C as the C1 as the center and C1E. Take the measurement of C1E. We are going to make the circle here. So C1E I have taken here, and then I am drawing this. Okay, this arc I am drawing from here to here, wherever it will touch, and same thing you are repeating by taking center as C2. Okay, you go for the center as C2 and then make the circle. Okay, here also. Okay, thereafter take center. Now move the center from C2 to A. C2 to A. I am moving the center from C2 to A. Okay, now we are drawing another arc. Okay, now move the center from A to C. Move the center from A to C and draw this way. This way we can have the base of that cylinder. Okay, base of the cylinder we are having. And what is the thickness of that cylinder? Thickness of the cylinder is 30 millimeter, 30 millimeter, 30 millimeter. So since the bottom as well as the top is same size, now what we have to drag this isometric shape of the rectangle 3 millimeter height. Okay, sorry, 3 centimeter height. So I am raising this at 3 centimeter height. All the points you can take a height of 3 centimeter height. Okay, all the points. So this is the 3 centimeter. Otherwise you can just draw a line over here. Thereafter you can take 3 centimeter. Okay, in your, okay, I am just drawing over here, and thereafter we will go for 3 centimeter. That may be the better, because once you have taken this 3 centimeter here in this, here it is, I have already measured it as 3 centimeter. So we can take it as the measuring 3 centimeter. Then from here also, from corner A, otherwise vertex A also we are marking 3 centimeter, as well as from C also we are marking 3 centimeter, as well as from D also we are marking 3 centimeter. Okay, so we are marking the 3 centimeter. Now join A, B, C, D. Now joining A to C. Okay, now can join B to C. Can join B to C. Can join now C to D. Okay, now join A to D. A to D. Okay, now we have to repeat the same steps that we have followed here also for drawing that of circle. Here also we can repeat. Okay, see, now we are going to repeat the same steps that we have gone through for the base of this cylinder. Joining the bigger diagonal, now taking the middle point of this, opposite side of one corner. Okay, now joining from here to that opposite corner, it means the median we are drawing here now. The median we are drawing, and the same way here in opposite side also we are taking the middle point here also. And now joining the median. Okay, now take the go for the same way only, that C1E we are going now. Okay, and then drawing this one, and then coming over here also almost the same. This will be the same dimension only, not almost, it will be the same dimension only. And then we are drawing this also. Okay, now come to this corner, and measure this dimension, measure this radius. Okay, and join this also. Now you come over here also at next corner. Okay, now take this dimension. Now joining this also. See, the same way we could join this, and another way also. Then how much I have taken that this first I have drawn the bottom rectangle, then above that top rectangle, then I have drawn. It is taking too much time, and we can reduce the time like that also. We can directly take this C1 3 centimeter above, E also 3 centimeter above. Otherwise, C with C1 only itself, by taking the dimension of C1E from above also we can draw, as well as extending C2 also from above, just extending this C1 to 3 centimeter, then draw the here, and now extend 3 centimeter of A and draw that other circle, and other arc, then C, then other arc also. But I have explained here, I have followed this method. It means that it will be more errorless communication can happen. Because of that only I have followed this. Okay, now you join this tangent. Okay, tangent, you join this tangent, and here also join the tangent to tangent. So this way we can complete our cylinder. Okay, so cylinder is the bottom we are having the cylinder. After that, what we are having, see, there I have wrote first square, then cube, then cylinder, but I am going from bottom to top. Okay, I have drawn the cylinder first, now I will go to the cube. What is the size of the cube? Size of the cube is 50 millimeter. It means 5 centimeter. Okay, so what is the size of that cylinder that we have drawn? The cylinder size is of 80. So we have to draw here, instead of 80 we have to draw here 50. Okay, so that 50, for drawing that 50 we have to draw a 50 by 50 isometric square. So for that 50 by 50 isometric square, what I am going to do, we can here the middle point is already here, one middle point is here. So from that middle point we need to draw 50-50 square. So you can measure from the middle point 2.5 on either side. 2.5 means 25 mm on either side. We are measuring 25 mm on either side. Okay, here, then this side also we are measuring 25 mm. This side also we are measuring 25 mm. Okay, now join it is with a very light line only. Remember that, please don't make any lines dark till the completion of the drawing. After the completion of the drawing, as per your question, you can make it dark, whichever is the line is visible lines and whichever is the line is not visible. Okay, same way you other two sides also you select that middle point. Okay, middle point of the other two side also. Okay, then after selecting the middle point, then go for 25 millimeter on either side. 25 millimeter is coming here and 25 millimeter is coming here. Okay, then if you are not taking the other 25 millimeter also will do. Then also for the sake of exact accuracy, for getting the exact accuracy, I am going for the middle point here also. Otherwise there is chance for us to commit the mistake. Okay, so for avoiding that I am taking the measurement here also. Now then you join this. I told you joining will be all these lines that you will be making very light only, and very light lines we are with very light lines we are joining here. Okay, then I have done it like that. So okay, then see inside we are getting inside we are getting a square here. Okay, for the more perfection I am just erasing the other side. So see, inside we are getting a square here. Okay, so inside square what you have got, that we are now see inside square is this one. This is an inside square. Just for more visibility I am doing it. Otherwise, since more other square is there, then we may come into confusion. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to join this larger diameter. We are joining the larger diameter. Okay, same way whichever that we have done, same way we are selecting the middle point of this 50 millimeter middle point. We are selecting the opposite side, that is of 2.5, and then we are joining this. We have drawn this 50 millimeter square, isometric square over here. Now what is the height of this cube? Height of the cube is also 50, since it is cube only. Okay, so we have to extend this height into 5. Okay, so I am just extending this only. Afterwards we can make this 5 centimeter, otherwise 50 millimeter we can make. Then measure this 50 millimeter in this in this rounder, otherwise protractor, otherwise this compass. In this compass we are measuring 5 centimeter. Okay, measure 5 centimeter, and from each corner, first corner is this one, and from this corner we are marking 5 centimeter here, and next corner also we are marking 5 centimeter, and other corner also we are marking 5 centimeter, and this corner also we are marking 5 centimeter. Okay, and the only thing is that here it is not in touch, so we are this one is visible, so we can dark this curve at the bottom. This is visible. Okay, since it is visible, so I am darkening I have dark this. Okay, now this much is visible from here also. This much is visible, only this much is visible, and here also it is visible, only this much is visible. Okay, and now this tangent is visible to us. This tangent is visible to us, as well as this tangent is visible to us. Okay, now in in top side also some part of the arc is visible. Okay, so that we have to dark it. So that also we are going to dark. Okay, now in here also some whatever be the other parts is also visible, that also we are darkening. And from here also we are going to dark this. Wherever it will touch this cube, up to that it will be visible. Now we can dark the side as well as the edge of that square. It is visible here. This is visible here. And now this one is, so this side of the base is visible here, isn't it? And this side is also visible, edge side is visible, and this edge side is visible, and this side is also visible, and this is also visible to the viewer. Okay, and this much side of this cube is also visible. Okay, and whichever the parts of our prism will be visible now. Okay, this prism is the top. We are whatever the parts of that pyramid is visible, and that also we are going to dark. Okay, I'm joining this also. Okay, so this way we can complete the given sum. Okay, this is the way to make a cylinder upon a cylinder is below and then cube is there and a square pyramid. That is problem is solved now. Thank you. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you all.